The April build theme for the Four Horsemen is Mopar. For this build, I decided to start with a Hot Wheels 69 Dodge Charger 500. I began disassembly as usual by drilling out the post rivets. The posts were then drilled and tapped for 256 screws before the paint was stripped from the body. My inspiration for this build is a 4-engine, 4-wheel drive exhibition dragster from the 60s, known as the Wagon Master. The roof was removed from the body using a jeweler's saw. The roof was then narrowed by a little more than 1/8 of an inch. The length of the roof was shortened about 1/10 of an inch, and the roof parts were joined using JB Weld. The trunk lid was shortened to allow the modified roof to be moved back about 3/16 of an inch. The modified roof was then reattached to the body using JB Weld, and all gaps were filled with JB Weld. The body lines were filled and the body panels were smoothed using catalyzed glazing putty. I was unable to find engines of a size and configuration that would work for my build, so I designed and 3D printed the engines I would use. I wanted to retain the original body side panels and wheelbase, so I sized the engines appropriately so they would fit my modified body. The wheels were swapped for real rider style 5-spoke mags. The interior tub was designed and 3D printed. I would use a spare yoke style steering wheel that was originally created for a previous build. A roll cage was designed and 3D printed to fit the new interior. The driver figure was also a spare left over from a previous build. When I test fit the interior to the body, I had to adjust the driver's position and the roll cage height slightly to get the proper fit. Custom decals were laser printed and added to the painted body. The modified body required a new windscreen and rear window, so patterns were made and new windows were vacuum formed. The windows were glued in place with microcrystal clear. The interior was glued in place before final assembly. Here's the original Dodge Charger. And here's my 4-engined purple Asphalt eater. Thanks for watching. I hope you like this build.